Cuba, things are all too similar. The only difference is that there are bombs there, and no bombs here. But there's a blockade there, and a blockade here. There people are dying of hunger. Here people are also suffering from hunger, lack of power. There are blackouts there too. So yes, both our peoples are living the same thing, because of the same enemy. We have around 250 Palestinians studying medicine here. And once we complete our studies, we can go back to Palestine to assist our people, because there is a critical shortage of doctors and a severe lack of hospitals to save lives.
This is kind of how I was discussing in one of my videos how there's not enough places to educate people that are considered third world or lesser in a lot of white people's imperialist perspective. So a lot of these places become HQs of health, HQs of education, HQs of understanding where you can go to gather information that no one else is giving out there. A lot of these people share the concept of getting rid of the religion manipulation that a lot of them will use to radicalize your own people. So they'll offer like neutralization, and that's just intelligence. A lot of these places do offer like what I would call the infrastructure of humanity, and they will help supply them with the logistics of knowing how to distribute this information so that a nation can help thousands, if not millions, of people and spread it. Similar to how you may not know how to fly a helicopter, but if you hire one person to teach you and write everything down, record it as a video, and then you share that with one person, and then that person becomes a teacher of a room of 10, then that's 10 people who could become teachers, and then you multiply it more and more and more, and then you have a whole flight school. And then you have tons of pilots flying their helicopters and planes and whatever you need. You have mechanics doing the same thing, and you slowly spread it out. This is kind of like what I compare to as quantum supremacy, where even though you have quantum instant flashing of fixing a problem, you still need people to put the labor in order to make that functional, because the human being has to then learn, apply it, use the labor, and it spreads out the instantaneous flashing of information, because now it has this gradients of slowing down until you have to physically make what it developed into a reality. So even though it sounds cool to have quantum computing, if it tells you how to change the future, but you need 100,000 people to move at your will, then that technically didn't instantaneously fix everything. It still needed to make 100,000 people move. And that concept is sort of like when you fight a whole group of people, if you rob them of intelligence and infrastructure, you can technically limit the entire capabilities of them, and therefore they can never enter the same question even without the quantum computer, and therefore they cannot access the same level of processing power, and therefore you're outmatched. You're out how do you say it? The evolution continues faster than you are able to keep up with it.